Good morning. This is Sean Slade from Piano Marvel. We are excited to have you here on this call. Aaron will be on this call. Joel will be on this call. We wanted to share some insights about how to maximize your distributorship with Piano Marvel. There's been many people that have generated a significant income. And what's amazing is a lot of those, all they've done is just created one video, shared it online, and they have a monthly significant residual income. And so there's what we wanted to do. We wanted to inspire at least a few of you into realizing that the world is our markets. We have billions of possible people that are looking for a way to learn the piano, at least tens of millions. And to be able to capture those in any country, in any continent, is a pretty exciting thing. And so we're going to be going over some ideas on how to market Piano Marvel. I wanted to prick your heart for just a minute on a couple things. I wore my Hawaiian shirt today. What if it was possible to have a walkaway income? What is your exit strategy from piano teaching? There's not a very good retirement for most of us in the piano teaching business. But what if it was possible that we could create over a few short years a residual income that would make it possible to walk away and to do the things we want to do? I was talking with one of our distributors this week, and they almost sounded apologetic that I don't need the money and I don't want to be greedy or anything like that. And it got me thinking that there's nothing wrong with money. What money does, it actually allows us to buy our time back. So if we want to spend time with our kids or our grandkids and do something else in our life to create value in the lives of others, it's possible. But it takes an income flow in order to be able to make that happen. And so as Joel and Aaron are talking today, I'd like you to consider something. What is the difference between residual income and salary income? Residual, it might take a little bit longer to develop, but once we create that for an ongoing basis, day after day, month after month, we receive the benefits from that year after year. I've been involved in many different businesses and real estate, and it's significant. When you look at something, even though it may take some work up front, when you look at the years and years after that you generate an income with that allows you to participate in that freedom, that's what I'd like you to consider today as we're talking about some ideas. And so with no further ado, I'm going to have Aaron come up and share with you some of the things that we are doing for our distributors. And so be excited about these things. There's something that you can run with over the next 30 days that we think will be very exciting for you and create significant advantage and benefits for you. Anyway, here's Aaron Garner.
Log in. All right, so Joel's going to show you some ideas on how you can share Piano Marvel. What I want to show you is the drawing that we're going to do November 1st. So I'm going to show you how to find the entry form. All you have to do is go to pianomarvel.com, and I'm going to get Joel to come over here and log into his account to show you how to get to this entry form. We'll go to account login, and I'll have him type this in here. All right, Sean, do you want to go ahead and type yours in? Yeah, Joel's working on something really fast. Okay, so Sean's going to log into his account, distributor account. And then Sean, I'll have you go ahead, go down to the bottom of the page once you log in.
There you go. Go ahead.
Oh, looks like you're on the wrong page. I'll have Joel do it.
Oh, you're looking for the one link. Okay. So once you log in to the account, so you don't have screen share on, do you yet? Right here, Aaron.
Yeah, screen share's not on.
Oh, yeah, let's turn screen share on. Where did it go? Oh, you put it on Firefox. It's right there.
The screen share.
That's because he had it on Firefox.
You just cut our link or something.
Is there nothing going on? I just
Piano Marvel icon here.
I just turned on screen share. It says it's still broadcasting. Should be able to see it.
This is what we got.
Turn up the volume. No, it's it seems that I'm seeing it over here. So
You got mirrored screen now.
yeah, so Aaron, right here, you got the page up. So your distributor drawing.
Okay, so go ahead and click on that drawing, Joel.
There we go.
All right, so all we need to do at this point is just fill in your name. We'll have you go ahead and fill this form out and submit the entry.
Yeah, so you'll fill out a few details here about the how you shared Piano Marvel, the email, share method here. You can choose whether you shared it on social media, at a piano conference, website, or any other sort of method. So those are all available. But the drawing, as Aaron started to mention there, is available in through to November 1st is the deadline to submit any ways and methods that you've shared Piano Marvel. Each time that you fill out this form, you will be entered in a drawing, in this drawing, to win an iPad, and there'll be also some other prizes as well for that.
So we've had some questions about what you can do to enter the drawing. So for instance, let's say I share Piano Marvel with my neighbor. Does that count for the drawing? Would you be able to enter that? The answer is yes. So if Joel sends, talks to his neighbor and says, hey, sign up for Piano Marvel, then all he has to do is fill out this form, say, I talked to my neighbor, John Smith, and had him start a free account, and then you would put that in. Now, let's say he goes to a piano, let's say a piano forum, and he decides, hey, I want to just mention Piano Marvel in the piano forum. Does that count? Absolutely. So you'll go in and you'll just share your URL. We'd like to be able to see that URL. So once you submit it, we can go check out that Google, or sorry, the blog, or wherever you posted it. You could even do that on Facebook. Let's say you put a Facebook one. Now, Joel's going to share with you some ideas that have been very popular and very effective in sharing Piano Marvel. One of them that I've seen recently is the YouTube sharing. So Joel, go ahead and talk a little bit about ideas that they can use.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of slides here to share with you. And we'll kind of just go through these one by one here real quickly. So sometimes when we're talking about sharing Piano Marvel as a distributor, it's not always super clear on what are the best ways to do that. Obviously, you know, I think everybody who probably signed up as a distributor for Piano Marvel initially intended to get the word out and share it with people. And we do have many distributors that do an excellent job with this. But we also see a lot of our distributors who are not really sure what's the best way to do that and what are the different ways that they can share Piano Marvel with others. So let's take a look at a few of these. The first one I wanted to talk about are blogs and forums. So the difference between a blog and a forum is that on a blog, this would be usually like a personal thing that you would have that you're writing yourself, where you regularly put in entries. And a lot of blogs over time can build a following. So for example, if you had a blog that was about maybe your experiences as a piano teacher and things that you found that are very useful, you can use, there's a variety of blog platforms out there, or if you have your own website, you could look at integrating a blog into that site and then use that as a method of getting that message out to people. I would say one of the keys to making a blog really successful, if you decided you wanted to do something like that, would be to have consistency with your message and consistency in posting. Otherwise, you could lose that audience. So post regular, interesting content, but also let them know, you know, what you like about Piano Marvel and how it's helped you as a teacher or helped you in other ways. Forums. Forums are really a powerful platform as well. There's a lot of piano teacher forums out there, and they can be a great way just to have a discussion with people about Piano Marvel, about what it does. And there's a lot of different topics you can choose. For example, I was on a forum the other day, and somebody brought up the question of they have students who are struggling with their sight reading, and they're looking for ways to help their students with sight reading. Well, most of you watching will probably know that Piano Marvel has some very strong tools built in for sight reading. The SAS, or Standard Assessment of Sight Reading, and the boot camps, among other things, are excellent teaching tools to help students learn to read better. And so that was a great opportunity where a teacher was just asking these questions out to the community that was part of this teacher group. And I was able to give them useful information and also let some of these teachers know a little bit more about Piano Marvel at the same time. So if you just the forums, I think, are really powerful. And if you just go online, for example, to Google, if you're not already part of a forum, just go to Google and do a search for maybe like piano learning forums or piano teacher forums, and check out what they have there. Most of the forums you have to create a username and password and request from a moderator to have permission to join the group. And they will also have their rules and regulations. I would recommend don't go in there and just spam it, with comments and just links and so forth about Piano Marvel. That'll be a quick way to get you kicked out of the group. Make sure that anything you are posting on those forums is useful information, but it's also, again, a great way to share people your experience with Piano Marvel and let them know how they can, where they can find it. Social media is also very useful in this realm. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. most of these platforms have communities and groups as well. You can find Piano Teacher. These are kind of in a lot of ways similar to the forums, except they're on a major social media platform. So you can join piano teacher groups, piano learning groups on Facebook. And I've just looked at one earlier today. There's several, if you go into Google+, there's quite a few communities on Google as well that are all about teaching, all about piano teaching. So any sort of platform like that, you know, looking at, and I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier, but blogs and forums as well, you might consider Reddit as a possibility as well. On the side of email, email can also be very useful. So reaching out to professional contacts that you may have, reaching out to local schools and universities, and letting them know about it. What we're finding in the universities right now is that many of them are very interested once they see what Piano Marvel can do for them. But a lot of them just are unaware of Piano Marvel. And so, you know, a great way to introduce maybe a university to Piano Marvel is to ask them to have their students take a sight reading test, or maybe even get the teachers, the university professors themselves to check it out and try the Sasser test. It can be a real eye opener for people who haven't seen it before, especially ones that are responsible for teaching group classes and so forth, and how Piano Marvel can be a very powerful tool for teaching those group classes. So you can just you know, use email as a tool to reach out and let people in your local area. You know, one that's not on the list here, but I think was great, would be also like homeschool groups. And you could even take an opportunity to maybe offer like a free workshop to homeschool communities, and find, you know, if people want to come in and just check out like a free piano seminar, a free piano workshop for homeschool groups. Things like that, where you can reach out to a specific group, can be really powerful. And it gives you an opportunity to get in front of an audience that will be very interested in what you have to say about it and what you're showing them. So take the opportunity to look around in your community and see what's available really close by as well. And, you know, email can be a great way for you to reach out to those contacts. YouTube and other video sites. YouTube also is a very powerful platform we've found for sharing Piano Marvel. If you already have, for example, your own YouTube channel, you can use that as a way to engage your audience and share a little bit about Piano Marvel. If you don't, you can still use YouTube in an effective way. Obviously, because it's a video sharing site, or again, we're not just talking about YouTube, there's other ones out there. But you can use those as a way to effectively share your message. And everybody that sees that video, whether they are familiar with your videos or not, is going to have a perspective now and an awareness of what Piano Marvel is. And you can share that information on those platforms really well, and get you know, a lot of, potentially a lot of people to check that out. So we've seen on YouTube videos many times where a high concentration, a high number of people who watch those videos tend to go and set up a free trial at Piano Marvel. And of course, if they're using your promotional code link, they're going to, you know, you will be getting the credit as the distributor. And then of course if you have your own website, a lot of teachers do have their own website where they post their studio policies and so forth. This is a really great place for you to include a page, maybe about Piano Marvel, and you can link to Piano Marvel with your referral code embedded. So for example, I have a sample code right down here at the bottom. So you'll see it has this pianomarvel.com / and then you've got this question mark, promo code with a capital C, make sure that is capitalized, and then the equal sign, and then whatever your promo code is. And if you don't know your promo code, let us know. We can get that for you. But a link like this, if you just replace this your code part here with and put your promo code there, that will allow anybody coming to Piano Marvel through your link to be attributed to your distributor account. So if they found us through Facebook and they used your link here through Facebook, then you're going to get credit for that. If they came from your website or a blog or a forum or anything else, this referral code can be really powerful. Or a YouTube video, put it in the comments at the bottom. Here's the link to go and do that. Again, most of you are aware that they will get a 20% discount on their monthly subscription if they use your code. So that's also a great incentive for you to get out there and let people know that there's this discount available. Here's the link, and you can share that and get a lot more people to check Piano Marvel out. So we hope that this has been a useful a bit of information for you. We will be providing more distributor resources and training in the short future, and those of you that are signed up as distributors should be getting emails from us on a pretty regular basis with some more ideas on what you can share with people, and even specific information that we feel that you will want to reach out to your groups on whatever platform you choose, or multiple platforms. So we're happy that you were able to join us for this webinar today, and please check in next week at the same time for our next webinar. Have a great day.